Let's talk about it. I'm in my pajamas and I'm in my bed. Where y'all at, Rise Squad? Let's see. I'm live. Do you see it yet?
It's popped up, but it says it's scheduled. Oh, there we go.
It's coming. I got me a Coke Slurpee on a rainy day. Thanks to my sister. She come up, okay, I see 3 people on here, 1 like already. Come on, Raw Squad, y'all, come on in. Y'all know I said I wasn't going to get on live today. But here I go. I'm here, y'all. Hi. Hi, Wanda. Hi, guys. Hi, Jacqueline. How you doing? Hi, Tammy. Hey, we lit. We always lit. We lit over here. Y'all know we lit over here, but I wasn't going to come live because, yesterday was my little positive day. But today I had to come on with the messy mess, right? Ain't that what homegirl call it? I had to come on with the messy mess today. So everybody come on. It's like 200 people here. Let me wait till it get at least about 400. And we finna start chopping it up. Let's see. Love you too. Hey, Janet. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Vicky V. I love that name. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Don P.
Messy mess, Alicia.
Hi, Gwen.
Lady Key says we here for
We here. Come, let's react to this. Because y'all know homegirl try to throw her hand and hide the rock. Throw the rock and hide her hand, right? Nah, but we thought you didn't want the mess. We thought you wanted to stay away from the mess, right? But you don't want to stay away from the mess. You just want to hide behind the mess, right? But we going to bring it to her front door. Every time we see her be slick, we just going to come knock at her door, right? So yesterday was an inspirational day, but today we back on it. We back on our game. We finna chop it up about Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead needs to be put in her place, and there's a few things that I want to talk to y'all about that I peeped yesterday because she's so utterly ridiculous. She can't help herself, right? She can't help herself.
She want all the smoke and then got burned.
Right. She want all the smoke and then get burned all the time, right? But okay, so it's almost 400 people here, y'all. Let me start off with this. I feel bad. The way that she sat on that bed yesterday and talked about licking and sucking and all that stuff with her son and her daughter at the edge of her bed, that was ridiculous. Pumpkinhead, if you see my video, this is why we question what your kids are up to, right? This is why.
Jackson says, "Hey, Rosin, they love y'all."
Hey, thank you, Mary. But this is why we question what her kids is over there doing, right? Because they have like an open door to all type of sexual conversation from their own mother, right? And then she try to pretty it up and say, lick the neck. You shouldn't be licking nothing. You shouldn't be talking about licking nothing in front of your 10 and 8-year-old children.
She said, oh my God, I was horrified when she did that.
Yes, but but listen, y'all, did y'all hear? But did y'all hear when she walked in the room with Tay and said that he was laying there in his boxers on his back and she glad she didn't put the camera on him because we would have seen all his business? I'm like, who room is he in? Who bed is he in his boxers? Because it was very close to her room. So was that Rennie's bed? Because no naked man would have been laying in my daughter's bed.
It's Kim.
Period.
It says her kids have easy access to everything over there, which is sad.
It is. They have a lot of easy access. I agree with you. But I'm just like, who gets that comfortable? I have people come spend a night out here. I have an extra bedroom, but you better have some pajamas on. You better have some pajamas on.
Yes, indeed. She shouldn't be talking about licking anything with teeth falling out of her
Monica, and that's why she probably got what is called what is it called?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's the first thing. Why why was you exposing your kids to all that sexual stuff? And why was Tay in your kid's bed naked? That's nasty.
Somebody I hope he shouldn't have been there in the first place.
He shouldn't have been there, but he's the only person that'll touch her. I've been telling y'all this forever. But she don't want him, right? But that's about the best she's gonna be able to do. She is beyond sad. Yes, she is.
I pray something come over her for the new year. She takes your advice. I usually listen from the bushes, but love your content channel. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you. What was their name, Day?
That was Sophisticated, bro.
Thank you, Sophisticated. But thank you for. I'm glad that you're finally talking. I want us all to be engaged, and she is. So if she's listening to me, don't let men lay in your children's bed half naked. That's gross.
It's gingivitis.
Oh, it's gingivitis. But I'm like, girl, why is you talking about that? And then she wants to feel so desired. The only person wants you, Pumpkinhead, is Tay. And I don't even want to talk bad about him because he seemed decent. Everybody in there is in there for the money. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. And this is what prompted me to get on here and talk about her. She always says she don't want the negativity. She don't want the mess. But what she do is go get people to do the mess so she can act like she don't want no involvement, right? So she introduced the new channel today.
Somebody said yes.
She introduced the new channel today. And in the new channel, the guy is talking real bad about Coco's girlfriend, right? And about her parenting things and, making reference to that, right?
Yeah. About her kids.
But wait a minute. But she said I'm going to get to the stuff that she said today because she can't help herself, right? She's very ignorant in my opinion, right? Hey, Royalty Queen, listen. She said today that she introduced a new channel. All that channel talking about is the girl, Coco's girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. Talking bad about her parenting skills. So you gonna introduce a channel with mess, but you say you don't want the mess. You want people to just stop. We going into 2022 better, not bitter. That's not true. You're still pretty much bitter because they're out eating Belgian waffles and fried chicken and loving each other and doctoring on each other, and you're mad about it. You are upset about it, and anybody with sense can see it, right? This is why, and for some reason, you guys, I hope that channel shows their face because I'm thinking that's the skit for Tay. That might be Tay.
She know that dude behind that channel.
I think it might be Tay, you guys. I think it might be Tay because the video that I saw, I only watched one, he never showed his face. Mm-hmm. So I can't even respect people that stand behind something and want to talk smack, right? Want to have an opinion. I feel like if you're going to have an opinion, at least show your face.
Yeah, stand on it.
Stand there and hold down what you're saying, right? Because and then let me tell y'all something. She's always...
Somebody said she said it was Tay.
Oh, she said the dude that she introduced was Tay? I missed that part. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Miss Cassidy. Thank you for that. I see it. But you guys, then she's going to start talking in circles, right? After she introduced the channel, she said, because when my boys get to be about 14, 15, I'm going to bring them home. I don't care if they don't want to come home. I'm going to bring them home. She want to nitpick with this girl because she has decided to practice different.
Somebody said, Roz, it's not Tay. He showed his face a couple of times. He just chose a lot of people's pages.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to see him because I was like, is that the skit that Tay's supposed to do? Okay, but I got to go watch more of his videos. Okay, but listen. So she introduced a messy channel. She said she don't want mess. Then she said about how she would make her boys move in when they 14 and 15 and they wouldn't have a choice, right? And that's all a direct jab at the fact that Coco's girlfriend son is about 14 years old. And I guess he lives with his grandma, his dad, somebody, right? She wants to poke fun at it like she's mother of the year. We know that's not true. You are far from being mother of the year, and you are nobody to give opinion on what somebody should do with their children. You've dropped all 5 of your balls, right? You dropped every ball that you ever produced. You are an unfit mother, in my opinion. And this is why I came over here to YouTube, because I'm not gonna let my Facebook be involved in case she want to try to strike me or report me, right? Because she was with the mess today. She was with all type of mess today. All type of mess. But it soon slapped her in her face, right? Because it was a part of that video today that was so terrible. So terrible. This girl is so broken. Wait a minute, read some comments, Davion.
Yeah, Rachel said all 5 of her bugs.
All 5 of them. I mean, golly, she cannot tell nobody how to be a good mom.
Says anybody with some damn sense can see this is one of her 1,000 pages she's behind. For her own son, Courtney, she is paying him like she is paying everybody else.
Yes. Can you guys hear Davion okay? Right. Everybody in that house is getting paid. And she want to say how she blessed the lady with $2,500. That lady has earned that.
Somebody said somebody needs to get Rennie. Rennie is raising herself.
She is, but did you hear Rennie how she kept yelling out and seeking attention today? Because she don't know she's setting her up for the same trauma she had.
Lele's son is with his dad. He is a parent to her kids with her baby's daddy's mother. That's different. She is so jealous.
She is so jealous. But this is what she was making reference to, because she always try to pick where she's like that germ that's going around. How they say it attacked the weak parts of your body. She going around trying to see what's sensitive enough to get a reaction. Because Coco and his girlfriend, they not paying her no attention. And she don't like the fact that they're not paying attention to her, right? So she's trying to incite some mess. So the next time she says she don't want the negativity, just call her a liar. Tell her it's not true.
I'm saying Courtney want to play. A play to what?
And she only, let me tell you something. What was their name, Davion?
That was Latanya Smith.
Latanya Smith. The only reason why she mentioned her son got a plate today, because for Thanksgiving, she wouldn't give him one. And we talked about it, right? Mm-hmm. And we talked about it. So today she wanted us to know that she sent him a plate of food. I don't believe you. I believe PJ them came over there, they packed up some food, and Courtney probably benefited from it. But I don't think she did anything from the heart as a mother.
Muffy58 says, Baraj, she said mean things about you when you had COVID. Then she talked about Miss Baxter and her daughter now. Look, she has COVID, and her son is estranged now. Karma is a B.I.
It is. And I don't wish none of that on her. Although she did all that to me, right? I still don't wish it on her. I just want to call her out because we see you. Pumpkinhead, we see what you're doing. We see how you're nitpicking, how you really want the mess, but then you don't want people talking about you, but you want to hurt somebody else. So I'm going to get on here, and I said I was going to come on here on a Sunday in my PJs, and I'm going to talk about you. Because even today, you guys, we seen instant, if you want to call it karma, right? I just say you get back what you put out into the environment, right? It's good and bad. That goes hand in hand with that, right? So try to put out a lot of good. But she always want to put out the bad, it always come back on her.
She wants to be loved on like Coco loving on Lele while she's not feeling good. So she actually went so low to claim COVID and conveniently Tay's there. Girl, bye.
Yes, but he's been there. He just been hiding from the camera. He can only come out to the camera when she wants to try to let somebody think she's desirable.
Karen
That's not true.
Got that plate and threw it away. Courtney ain't crazy.
Right. Right. And he is. Courtney ain't crazy, and he is the Aries. But she only made that statement today, you guys, because I told her it was sad for her not to give her baby a plate of food for Thanksgiving. That was ridiculous to tell him no because he didn't want to visit her. Hey, what did she say?
Giva says her kids didn't even seem excited about their gifts.
They didn't. It's okay. She tried her best, right? But I'm going to tell you guys something. If she stopped messing with people and stopped seeking vengeance and stopped being the person she is and really work on being a better person, then things probably would sway her way, right? But as long as she keep doing the things that she's doing, she's going to stay in that same position. Because I felt bad for her when she talked to that grandma, and it started a long time ago, right, you guys? This girl wants to be loved. Her mom wouldn't do it. The grandmama tried her best to do it. She allowed her to grow up, right? Because I know my grandmother allowed me to grow up. She nurtured me, and I just had a really nice grandmother, right? But she was tired, so she didn't run behind me. So pretty much, I grew up fast, right? So it's her mother, her grandmother, her uncles.
Says she did say before there's a bathroom that she hasn't revealed to her followers. Perhaps that's where Taylor's room is at.
She has a what room?
A room that she hasn't revealed to her followers.
That man was in Rennie's bed. I bet you. I bet you that man was in one of her children's bed because she, in my opinion, she's just that trifling. She's just that trifling.
But B is a gum chewing do girl.
Yeah, I feel bad for B, but she earned that $2,500. I hope she spent it wisely. But she earned that. A real gift would have been a car or something that's gonna be big and beneficial to her. $2,500, you could spend that up real quick, right? But anyway, she earned that money. But let me tell you guys how things go in a full circle with her when she's doing wrong. Now, she sat on the phone with the grandmother, and like I said, you guys, it's been a long line of hurt in her life, in her family dynamics, everything, just a long line of hurt. So she asked the grandmother, she gave the grandmother supposedly $5,000. The grandmama said, oh, I took my blessing and I blessed everybody else that's been doing stuff for me and helping me and such wife and this and this and that. And the girl said, well, what about me? What you give me, grandma? Oh, my love. I said that was sad because she could have got her a simple card and a thank you card and just dropped it in the mail. She didn't buy her nothing because what she wants so bad, she missed it from the people that it mattered the most. See, I don't know what it feel like to be unloved, but I'm thinking that got to be a part of her problem is the lack of love, right? The lack of love. Mm-hmm. Even when she tell her kids that she loved them, it don't seem like genuine. It almost seems scripted. And I'll be like, girl, that's ridiculous that part of your life is so fake.
Somebody said one of the twins looked so scared opening their gift. They said they missed their grandma.
Oh, they missed their grandma. But she kept rushing them. Just let the kids open their gifts. Be excited with them. Like her whole thing. Her mothering skills, it don't exist. But did nobody teach her nothing? From Pam, God forgive me, I love the grandma, but the grandmama was older and probably tired. She didn't show her much. But she has enough money to get people to get on here and say bad stuff about everybody. You got enough sense to do that, but you don't have enough sense to change who you are as a person. To clean up the insides of you and to be better so you can attract better. You don't know that part of the game yet? That's ridiculous, you guys. B says she was going to get her a
car with that money, and Latrice told her she don't think it's right. It's the right time to do that right now. Okay?
See, she don't want her to get, because then she'll move on. And do y'all see how she done dismissed C? C done got her boyfriend and went on back to Sarasota and not sticking up under her butt to whereas now she didn't even get her nothing for Christmas. She just pick up her friends and drop off her friends. She's not a genuine friend herself. She only want to dangle the banana in front of people that she needs something from. Nothing is genuine with her. And this is why she'll never have a genuine friendship.
I've gotten burned one too many times by PH, so PH was not worthy of a gift. Yeah,
it's something. Because she thought about the brother, the husband, the wife or somebody's, other family members. But she didn't think about her or her children. You could have got the kids some board games, Grandma. With some of that money that she had gave you. Everybody, them same people you bought a gift for, they got your love too.
If her life was so miserable growing up, you would think she wants to change the narrative and do better by her children. She's hurt and she's hurting the children. The cycle will continue.
And that's sad. Who said that, Davion?
That was Antoinette Winfield.
Antoinette. And that is so sad, but you're right. You are absolutely right. The cycle will continue. Because right now, she can't even give them kids the love that they need. She makes me mad about Courtney. Yeah, royalty queen.
Trees ain't breaking it, so Rennie ain't gonna break it.
Yeah, Rennie ain't gonna break it, but you know what?
Said she don't like Rennie because Rennie act just like her. I'm like, what?
But Rennie was yelling out today and stuff. Rennie needs a lot of attention. When she was on that, she wasn't. It wasn't just like kids are playing. She was really just yelling out. Like I'm like, why does she keep yelling like that? I would have had to stop my video and said, use your words. Why are you yelling? I mean, is that how you think you get attention? Because it's not.
Deborah Perkins says, Ross, did you see when the little boy was in the kitchen talking about the fire on the stove and he said he learned it from school and she told him to get out the kitchen?
She better watch them kids, honey. She better watch them kids. What the Queen Mary Ken said, Davion.
She has a lot of anger speaking to her children, but her spit bucket's always telling her she is a great mother. I sure hate it.
I do too. Her spit buckets need to go on with that. And I'm just like, she always got a bag. Oh, girl. She always got a bag or something she's spitting in. I'm like, ugh. It's ridiculous. My friends start cracking the hell up.
$5,000 bill like $500.
Yeah, she must have gave that girl. She didn't get that grandma no $5,000, and she couldn't buy you a pair of fuzzy, soft socks, like something. Come on now, you guys. But y'all know it is 874 people in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Let's run it up. They call them spit buckets. They call her audience the pumpkin seeds, girl, because they don't have no sense. They got rocks for brains.
Michelle Davis says Rennie is hurting inside. Something is going on with that little girl. Why does she be saying all kinds of adult language in front of them kids? They be right there.
Did y'all? That's what I don't know. I wish I could add her on here so we can ask her, why are you talking about sucking and licking and having sex in front of your little kids? They're at the foot of your bed. And then you talking about this animal. I mean, and you really want us to believe that all of a sudden he wants to be this good man to you? It's all about $1. It will always be about $1. I'm sure. Like somebody just said, what's his cash app? And you threw it up there. We saw that.
Somebody says spit buckets and hella laughing.
My friend, she like, they really call her spit buckets, pumpkin seeds. Yeah, because y'all, but listen, y'all, we see today on the 26th of December, she with the mess. Because I was kind of thinking, okay, she don't really want no problems. You know, I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. I'm not going to say much. But when she called out that channel today, you want all the smoke. So here I go. Here I go, Pumpkinhead. I'm gonna bring it to her because she's nobody to talk. Even if she want a response from Coco's girlfriend, I do it for you, boo. I do it for you because I'm a seer. So I see the error of her ways, and I'm gonna call her out on it every single time.
Tay is getting paid, period.
Tay is getting paid, period. I needed to title my video that Tay is getting paid, period.
Says, I think C hit the road because at the end of the day, C and Lele children are siblings.
Yeah, they are. And Cece didn't want to be all a part of her. It got to be too much because I'm going to tell y'all something. C and B, they see what's going on in the household, behind the scene. They know she nitpicking. They know, Royalty Queen, you know I'm going to talk about it. They know she's nitpicking. So C said, I'm going to get up out of here because I already know homegirl ain't no joke. I told you, Pumpkinhead, I had to go get a restraining order on her because she was with it.
Then she says they know what she's talking about. They watch YouTube, shaking my head. Then the Pumpkinhead C is gonna say it's better for her to tell her kids than to learn it somewhere else.
Did you see that?
Young for that.
The Pumpkin Seed said it's better for them to hear from her. How about they shouldn't hear it at all?
Wait till they're
Can they get to be teenagers where they can take a sex ed educational course and understand, a little bit of boundaries about it? Learn how
somebody said the kids was laughing when she was saying all that.
Because they was listening, you guys. Their ears was full open about her whole conversation. Even when she tried to clean it up and say, lick his neck. The little boy said something.
But what happens to the appropriate age of the birds and the bees?
Yeah, appropriate age for the birds. They 8 years old. She talking about they know more than I know. Duh. I wouldn't doubt that. I'm kind of like in agreement with her when she said that. The pumpkin seeds are blind.
What, Renee McGee?
Girl, get on here and spill the beans, honey. But we already know for ourselves anyway, because I keep telling y'all, I'm a seer. So I see right through all the stuff that she doing. And that's why I said, 2022, you didn't want the mess, but it's only a few days and you just started the mess.
Pumpkin seeds rode the short yellow buses too.
Yes, they did. They had to. Because they gonna say it's best that they hearing it from her. That they don't need to be hearing it at all. It's ridiculous. And why would he jeopardize his health to be over there, keep coming in her room without a mask if it wasn't about a few dollars? It's about a few dollars, and he's ignorant to the fact that the mask he needs that, right? They supposed to be over there sick, right? Like that, all that's ridiculous.
Well, Wanda W said after eating her crabs in the bed, shaking my head, didn't even get up to wash her hands. She yelled by the Lysol wipes to clean her hands. PH is just trifling.
She is. She's very is. What about some running water? What about why you couldn't just go run your hands up on some water? Like, she's very lazy.
Somebody said
and eating on top of a towel.
People reporting her already.
It is people reporting her already. I wouldn't waste my time, because guess what? People are sending me pictures of the Natalie girl that worked for Facebook. And if it's somebody on here that work, that know how to go about investigations and making those reports, forget reporting her to Facebook. Report Natalie to the people so they can see what she's doing for this girl, if that is her, right? Like, something needs to be done, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep on here talking about it. Somebody said they don't believe she's really sick.
She's lying for the video.
And I think that let me tell y'all something about this sickness. How many people is she, what do you call that? Like, if I'm going through something and COVID was really hard on me, but you over there making light of it, right? Mm-hmm. How can you make light of something that's actually hurting people and making people lose their loved ones? Mm-hmm. Like, even if it's not that bad for you, why boast about that? Why can't you just within yourself, to yourself, be thankful and come on here and talk about what you going to. Don't keep getting on here like, because it didn't bother me like that, and it wasn't and I'm just like, yeah, but COVID can last for months. Yeah, it's called a long haul. I had got COVID in August, and I still was testing positive in October. So COVID lasts, you guys. August, September, October. Yeah, it was still there for a very long time.
Somebody said she's faking the Rona for views and money. Like,
I think
yes, reacts. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wish it was some way that we can find that out, because I'm sure people would be so disgusted
put the pressure to hear. Post her COVID test.
Tell her to post her COVID test. We want to see it say positive, because we don't believe you. We don't believe nothing you saying. Somebody said, hey, Roz, I feel so sorry for them kids. And pray they get mental health, not to grow up like her. Yes, Connie. I tested positive for over 14 days, too. Yes, Miss New York. It's just not 10 days and then you're negative. It does. I mean, it might work like that for some people, but for me, I was positive for months. And still was going through it. It's not that easy for everybody. So why is she making light of a situation, even just being a mature adult? I don't care if I got on here and I conquered some huge disease, right? Why would I make light of it when I know it's hurt thousands of others? Because she's inconsiderate.
She was anointed in favor. That's why it didn't affect her too bad. I damn near threw my phone.
Monica, you see what I'm saying? She will make you throw your phone. She will frustrate you because she said, I have done a rapid test, and normally it would take 90 days for a person to test negative. Yes. How do you say her name?
That was
Isaiah Grant. Alizasia. Oh, it was a pretty name. I wish I could pronounce it.
Alizasia Graham. Oh,
yeah, that's it. It's Alizasia. Alasia. That's cute. Super spread. Oh my God, that's what they had out there in Atlanta.
Deborah Scott says, I believe the twins didn't want to come for Christmas.
I believe they didn't either. And I gotta get some "We Don't Believe You" Trees t-shirts. Because she lies so much. It's just like, God, dog.
Somebody said they're running up a check, right?
Yeah, they are. They're trying to. That's why she talking about, oh, I normally don't come on Sunday. Since when? I've been watching you every day, 7 days a week for a few years. You don't care nothing about no Sunday, girl.
Somebody said she never showed any results. Yeah, she
said
she had it.
Okay, somebody say don't say the C word. Okay, sorry. Y'all know I'll be like, ooh, I gotta tell her.
I hope there's nothing to play with. I hope she isn't faking out for views. She faked a dead baby.
Okay, she did. Despicable. Somebody said, I don't believe she has the C. I'm with you when you're right. I don't neither. I do not believe it. She's up. You've been having mucus and stuff. I don't see no different. With her. Yes, Roz.
That bug came from the air.
Get some "We Don't Believe You" PH. I am Diamond. Right, and I hate how she makes it her business to go against getting a jab every day, all day. She just harming so many people that hang over to her, back to people. Okay, I mean, people do what they want to do. She don't, but let me tell you about being discreet. See, being discreet, you don't have to share your point of view with everybody, right? Y'all know, I tell you, I don't talk about religion, politics, and money. I'm not talking about those things. Those are problematic conversations. So her talking about whether she wants to get vaccinated or not, that's your own thing. Keep it to yourself. Unless you're trying to create a situation with people that want people to get vaccinated, right? It's a lot of people fighting for everybody to be vaccinated. It's some fighting against it. But why you always gotta be problems on here? Because I understand what you're saying.
Somebody says she's eating too much to be sick. Yeah.
Right, that's what, and she never stopped eating. When we had COVID in this house, we could not eat. We couldn't get out the bed. My head was hurting so bad, it felt like pressure. Like it was going boom, boom. And I don't even get headaches. I laid in the bed all day, sweating, chills, trying to break that fever for like 2 days. It was horrible. So she on here making light of stuff.
Somebody said her grandma even said she thought she was lying about
the grandmama did. But the grandmama CBT, all of them, they know her. They know the real her. So they didn't even believe it. But we just gonna say, if it's true, post the test. And we'll be quiet. Just like you turned on and off your stars.
Her pH balance was thrown
her pH balance.
Somebody said she throw jabs in when people jabs back. She pays other people to attack them.
Yes, that's her whole MO. Oh, I'm going to pay this man, and then I'm going to get him a shout out, and I'm going to, because he talking real. Girl, you're ridiculous. Some people can't. I don't know. I just said it's inconsiderate to make it so lightly when it's hurt so many. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, you guys. Like, if you're an adult and you know this and you got enough sense to know this, then you're not going to make light of it. Just be thankful.
Candace Robertson says, I had no appetite when I had it. I could barely sit up in my bed, could barely breathe, and had the worst headache imaginable. She's lying.
Yeah, yeah. Us too. I couldn't sit up. And I felt so nauseous. Like that fatigue, it lasted longer than anything else. We was taking, what's that pill for nausea?
I don't know what it's called. But
it was like a motion sickness medicine the doctor gave us. We was toe up.
Fuck.
She claims that she.
It's on point. Love you. Okay, pal.
Oh, love you too. Y'all know she touched in the mind for that.
Yes. She's claiming that she's going back to get retested. I bet her second test will come back negative to clean up her lie. We don't believe you, Pierre.
But that's what I'm saying. If she go back and get tested in 10 days and it say negative, then we don't believe her.
For at least 14
we don't believe her because that stuff lasts in your body for a long time. For a long time. So if it come back negative, then they ain't never had it. That's just how she gonna come off of it to where she could be around people again and be back normal, although she's still around a gang of people. But this is how she's gonna clean it up, right?
People was like, she cooking and stuff. I wouldn't be eating nothing.
I wouldn't cook. I wouldn't eat nothing that she cooked, nothing that she touched, nothing. While she gave that little boy her crab, I'm like, and he was the way he was slanging. I'm like, I wouldn't have ate nothing that they had in that room. I'm like, she is so gross.
April Sharon says she blew her nasty nose, washed her hands for 3 seconds with no soap, and then sat down and ate.
Yes. She keep on doing stuff. It's just ridiculous how she is.
It's been a long time. I'm sorry to hear about Marion. I had to go back and watch some videos that I had missed. I had 4 deaths in the family. That's why I've been gone.
Oh, Alfonso, God bless you. Well, I'm glad you're here tonight. And like I said, you are not alone with losing somebody. Thank you for giving me my condolences for my baby. Yes, a lot has happened, and I'm glad you're back.
She's going to hear this and know what to do to keep the fakery going.
Yeah, I hope she do hear it because she's probably subscribed to my channel. Matter of fact, I could bet money that she is, right?
I gotta put the pressure
I could bet money. So, Pumpkinhead, these folks want their money back. Let me see. These folks want their money back. They gave their supporters for Christmas. Who? I don't know what all them things. She barely drink water, take vitamins, cover her immune system. Yeah.
1 pound dumbbell.
Oh, somebody say one of her twins knows she crazy. Yeah, they do. They do. Look how many people she had in that house.
If you talk against the vaccine, you could lose your page. Okay.
Oh, for real?
Well, she's just not gonna talk about it. So
yeah, because I'll just say regardless of what your choice is about it, do or don't, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's just kind. You don't have to let the world know, right?
Don't pressure people into getting it either.
Yes, the strain is a lot. Oh, this strain is a lot milder. Okay. She spent $300 on a voodoo
the notification pop up
potion.
On her phone
what?
The video. She watches you.
Yeah, see, I bet you she watched me. You seen the notification pop up? She probably watching now. PH, we want to see a positive test, right?
Right on, Tay.
And Tay, we know Tay over there, he's hired help. We know that, PH. Quit putting on the front for us, right? Because if he wanted you and wanted to be good to you, he'll be there. He'll be there because you need love. I mean, we all would like to have love, but you crave it to the point where you make yourself look ridiculous, in my opinion.
Left hand look nasty.
Rosalind, your name is on... Wait a minute. Rosalind, your name is on your test. Yes, your name is on your test. Yeah, your name, your medical record number, all that is on your test. They'll even text your phone your results in your kp.org, or if you have online labs and stuff, it'll be there. Hit the like button, guys.
Monica Clay is hilarious.
Tay is like a what?
A horny butler.
A horny butler. Ooh. And she opened up that door and got to describing how he was in there. I said, see, too much information.
Tanya Lewis says, yeah, she watched you. That's how she blocked everyone that was on your live on Facebook. If you're a fan, just say that, PA.
Right. So I could block you since you blocking everybody. Let everybody watch so they'll know what I'm talking about when I come on here. I'll be wanting y'all to watch her. So when I get on here and talk, y'all gonna be like, Rob said that. That makes a lot of sense, right? Like y'all will be up on it. But I know if a lot of y'all is seeing and watching the same thing I am. And I was feeling bad. It was gonna kind of back up a little bit. But I'm gonna keep going because she started some mess today. And all Coco and his girlfriend was doing was out enjoying breakfast, lunch, or whatever it was. Ain't thought about her. Ain't thought about her. But the girl TikTok I seen today say everybody in her city know that she is the laughing stock of the neighborhood. I believe of Sarasota, yeah. I believe her. I'm liking how she do her little TikToks and come back at her like, girl, sit down, because I don't think Pumpkinhead really want no problems with her. She don't.
Thank you, Pumpkinhead. We know you watch.
Thumbs up, Pumpkinhead. We know you watching. Girl, yes, it's Cam 97. Somebody said yes. Right. Yeah.
Actually says, I don't believe that woman has the virus. She's doing it for attention. Got them poor kids going with it too. Plus, she's isolated the one kid she act like she doesn't like as much.
Hey, you notice that? He don't got it. But the other ones that she like, you know, the little boy that she can kind of deal with, he's in there. Rennie's in there. He's isolated because she don't want to be bothered no way with him, in my opinion, right? Y'all some seers too. Y'all paying attention to the same thing I'm paying attention to. We see you. And we don't believe you. We know your life. We know your time.
It's not $129. She's so extra.
Yeah, it's a drive-through. Well, I know out here where I live, we go to our local hospital. They have a tent set up. You call and make your regular doctor's appointment or your test appointment, and you go at that time and you line up, and they come to the car and swipe you. And I've never paid a dime for mine. Never paid a dime. So I don't know where it's at $120-some. Everything is to money. That Lele. Y'all gotta look at her. I don't know her TikTok name, but she's on YouTube, one of the little short stories, and she was talking about that today. And I was happy that she said it. Because I know PH don't want no real problems with her. She don't. She just be nitpicking. Some people
pay for that test, but who pays $120?
Some people do if they want to go to these different express places, but I'll just go to my local hospital. Their test is really good. It's highly sensitive. So if you got any type of germ in your body, it's gonna pick it up, right? Some places you can go and they're not as delicate, so it'll give you a false negative, says, right?
Even CVS has free testing.
Yeah, CVS, I think they do have free testing too.
Somebody says, tell her to clean up and to stop cooking.
Yeah, because I got up and I started washing today. What they saying, Day? I go to Kaiser. You do Blessings, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Everybody just saying the same thing. They don't believe her.
We don't believe her. Tests are free here in Atlanta. Everywhere in what is it called? DeKalb County. They are paying $100. Okay. The twin grandmother, let's see what she said, is probably so upset that she is using them for views. This virus is making, yep. And I want to know what she gonna do when it's time to send the kids back. Is she gonna send them back? Because I don't believe even by January 5th that they're gonna come up negative.
Mama, somebody said, did you see Lele's IG last week saying that an internet influencer is washing money for a drug dealer back in Florida? Uh-huh. Yeah. I think she was talking about her. Yeah, but see, that was a topic that I wasn't going to touch because I'm like, that's some serious stuff. Like, you doing some gangster, what do you call that? Some gangster mafia type stuff. Cleaning money? Go on and clean your money. Clean your friends. All that spraying and smelling like the ocean. Y'all is crazy.
And she's spraying that spray everywhere. She's spraying that spray everywhere. I wanted to yell through the phone.
Layla gonna break her jaw. She looks strong.
That's what I said. She don't really want. She want to keep nitpicking with her, cause I was trying to see. I'm gonna go back and watch that guy's channel. But I'm like, did he only talk about them?
Keep spraying that antibacterial spray and won't kill a virus.
Right. And I'm like, but why you just spraying it stupidly? Every time she pick up the can, it's almost like, you know how you have, oh, thank you for the 1999. Who is that?
That's so Vicky.
Oh, that's so Vicky. Thank you. You are amazing as well. But my whole thing is, it's like she got a nervous twitch, or you can't be still, or you just drunk a Red Bull. Every 5 seconds, she be like, shh, 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 shh. Then she put the spray down. Then she get the stuff. Then she wash her hands. Then she wipe her hands off. Then she fix the bed. Then I'm like, do this lady ever just say, just take a deep breath, just woosah. Like she's like a nervous Energizer battery. I'll be like, be still.
Somebody said my money on Layla. Yeah, me too.
Be your butt still. She one of them kids. You be like, let me see you be still for 30 seconds. Don't move for 30 seconds. Like, can you control yourself? You have any type of self-control? Let me see.
They've been giving the test out for free in Fulton County. My sister got it.
But she got, I'm sorry, y'all. My friend over here, she got me dying laughing. She got a nervous twitch.
Somebody said she's spraying like her ex-president commanded her to. Oh, stupid.
She was shh, 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 shh. I'll say, be still.
Somebody said, stop cooking crab. Them kids want a hot meal, Danny.
Them kids want a hot dog, a chili dog, or something like. My grandkids would be like, I could just imagine how that house smells. See, I don't do fish and crab and stuff a lot, because I hate to try to get the smell out of my house. It take a couple days, right? My gosh, like, they probably like, can we just get some chili cheese fries and a hot dog or something? A can of tuna. Can we just...
Fab Five said, did you see when she said she just ran her toothbrush under hot water and it cleaned the germs? Now, how much is a toothbrush?
How much? What did she say? I seen her say that, but I'm just like, it's your toothbrush. It's your germs. You don't owe us an explanation, right? But you say you went and bought toothbrushes. I don't understand. But you know, after you sick, you shouldn't use the same toothbrush again. You're going to put the germ back in your mouth. And your mouth, your nose, your ears, your eyes is how we get it in our body, right? She's a dodo. Completely.
They will be throwing on his face if Pierce catch her looking at Bia.
Oh, B. Ooh, she better watch him. She got over the Rona in 24 hours. She lost so much from views and money. Right, D. Right. She need to go talk to a doctor or specialist or something and tell us how we can do it.
Tomorrow she will be fixing hot dogs and chili.
Yeah, she will. Just like she went on and made them a pot of spaghetti. I'm like, girl, can they eat something simple? Please. Can they eat something simple? But do y'all know that she got B people living in her other house? So you know they paying rent on it. It was never going to be an Airbnb. I don't know if y'all caught that or missed that, but I'm here to let y'all know she's renting it out now. She got some people in it.
Somebody said be walking around like Bookman from Good Times.
Yeah, like Bookman. B is and go hand her $2,500. Girl, you owed her that. That wasn't I'm glad she got that, but that's back pay. She been making tea and wiping your behind for a few weeks now. And you probably did it to upset C. You know, everything with her is always a reason, right? She did that to probably make C mad because C said, I cannot. How much is you giving me? If the money ain't right, I can't deal with all this. I'm finna leave. She was making her.
Ransom says that PPP loan money must be sure she almost had $80,000. It's public records.
Oh yeah, it's probably almost short. But y'all know if she got that money, it's about due for them to be paying that stuff back. So she's gonna be thinking of all type of ways to get help to pay that back. And then they were saying that if she set up your page, she wants you to split your money. Tay probably getting them cash apps, got to split it with her.
Right.
Raw Squad, long live Myron. Thank you, Gloria Scott.
Let me see what was that at.
See, wait, let me see. See, bald headed tail left that house so fast she couldn't take it no more. Right, D? C said, I'm out of here. I can't deal with all this. You are making me feel toxic. Because she is a toxic person.
She says she ate those crabs in the bed. Crabs coming out her pores. That's why her skin bad. Oh my God.
Crab coming out her pores, and butter clogging her pores. Because she eat that butter and lick and slurp. I'll be like, yo.
I don't know how you want
gross. We're going to see. Let's see. We're going to see. She said about having a party at her old house. Moons bounce and all. We'll see. She made 3.
That's the Lego
She
house.
She made 3 hot teas and not 4. Why, dummy? The baby that tested negative and he still don't deserve tea. Damn. Right, Tasha? She just leaving him out. He don't need nothing. But then she always want to say she don't make a difference. Kids like tea, whether they sick or not. And how about just let them have something warm to drink too? Include him in what y'all got going on, right?
That's why she need coochie wine. Smell like crap.
Right. Y'all know she do. When C been gone for a minute, Lisa.
We got the same glasses.
Oh, hey, I went and got me some readers because the Raw Squad told me to, and they are working out beautifully.
She only got Tay over there because of Coco and Lele.
Yeah. That seafood got her rotten. Hey, John, can you go get my pizza?
It's crazy how she cracks those crab with her teeth. I wonder if she knows about crab.
The little crab crackers. I know. She just be. I'm like, girl, would you stop? And then got a towel on her bed. Like, I'm like, girl, you are crazy. You don't have a little table. You know, you got all this money. You don't buy the bare essentials. How you say it? Essentials. Because I still want to see her silverware drawer. I don't believe she owns any. Just like I don't believe she own cups. Like, she always got plastic cups. Like, but do you own any?
Said that really smell like old crabs and dirty earrings.
It do. And then she was telling the little boy she told the little boy to get the Lysol spray to clean the stain off the floor. I'm like, how is the Lysol spray going to clean the stain off the floor? And he going to say, oh, it came up. I'm like, these people don't have no sense. You turn my light off. Thank you, John. But yeah, y'all know I had to get on here and roast her. It's 1,197 people on here, you guys. We lit on this Sunday. Let's hit some likes. It's 491 likes on here. What's up with that? Like, y'all know we love over here. I'm telling the truth. It might come out funny, y'all, but I promise y'all, that lady be trying to fool people, but she don't fool me. What about the medicine? She said she paid $300 for it.
But sent B to the store to buy a lot of medicine. Why was her kid sitting on the floor in her room eating when she has tables and chairs?
Exactly. Well, she wants to talk about she keeping them close to her. She's keeping them in her room so they don't spread it. But my whole thing is, if it's just Tay, B downstairs, then they don't have to just be stuck right there, right? I mean, if it's in your house, it's in your house. Yeah, you know, 1.1K views. Yay! Because that's what I'm talking about. Hit them like buttons. Come out the chat, hit the like.
She don't fool me either. She's a whole class.
Yeah, but I'm glad. And she think she be fooling people. She think, I mean, if I was her and I knew that people can see all through my bull crap, I'll just stop trying to bull crap. crack people, right?
Said 3 sick people in one room, linen and bathing should be done daily. She's pitiful.
She's pitiful. She put the P in pitiful.
Oh, Brenda says, we love Shannon. We are all here.
Shannon was live. I didn't know she was live. We're going to have to go back over there. But y'all know I had to come on here and give my raw reaction to all the foolishness that I was seeing today and yesterday. This channel, but this is our channel, and we popping. See, we popping, so you know the channel gonna pop, right?
Somebody said, why they can't quarantine in their own rooms?
They should be able to, but she knows she better keep an eye on them too. Because how she talked, she done already geared them up for some things. So she better keep her eyes on them. That was one thing I said.
B granddaughter is there too.
Yeah, but y'all see where B got her granddaughter? Right downstairs with her. B ain't crazy. She ain't finna let her little granddaughter be subjected to something that could possibly happen. Right? What Monica say? It's like that we popping. Yeah, we popping. Y'all know we popping.
That room smell like infected coochie.
Monica, the kids in her room, and she still.
That's all came over here.
Okay, hey, but look, she say the kids is in her room, and she's still not paying them no attention. She showed like she all on her phone, all talking about what she finna do to Tay, when she gonna do it. I'm like, ugh. That's what you been doing. And then let me tell y'all something. She want us to think that what you say, Jamila? She got that untouchable C19. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. She want us to believe that her promiscuous self, in my opinion, has gone all this time without doing anything. I don't believe her. I didn't believe you done had probably a woman. You definitely done had Tay over there a few times. So don't act like, he ain't been over there touching you, because you are so, promiscuous, in my opinion, because of what you say and how you use your words, that you not going without. You just hiding. You trying to hide that. And then you want your supporters is like, give him some. That's gross. That's gross. They give her, and I'm like, they must give her advice.
They set her up for failure.
They do. They set her up for failure. They have her clown herself, right? And that's why I say they like the train wreck. They like the it show, right? I want to say the other word, but y'all know I'm not going to be on here cussing, but they like all that. That's why they promote her to do that. PHU ain't fooling nobody.
Says Tay, aka Grape A Flay.
Yeah, Tay, because Tay's a big old wildebeest. But he probably have a good personality, and I think he got like an overbite or something. She don't want him. She wanted somebody sharp like Coco, but see, somebody on Coco level don't want her because she don't know how to act.
Tamika Cole says, Roz, I love you and your daughter, still taking one day at a time. It's been 3 months. I lost my sister.
Oh.
She always did my sweet potato pies and potato salad.
Oh.
That is my first Christmas without her.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, baby. I know I've been having a tough time, but my son kids bring me a lot of joy. Tomorrow, I'm having a grandma's day because y'all know my oldest daughter is going to make me hurry up and come to Vegas. So I'm trying to spend a lot of time with my son's kids because I'll be gone for a while. But tomorrow I'm having grandma's day, so maybe I'll go live and show you guys because my 2 other grandkids, they haven't made it to open their gifts yet, but it was hard, but I still got to enjoy it for his memory and for the sake of these babies, right? Giving them some normalness to their life, right?
Somebody said that Rose and Tay are the only ones I want her from.
Yeah, is Rennie going, let me see, is Rennie going back to school is the question. I wonder, yes, Roz, millionaires with
not a
stitch of silverware or cups or bowls open and it's bare. Styrofoam plates and forks. That's what I said. I'm like, listen, you guys, I buy plastic forks and paper plates too, right? But that's for when I have company and I just don't want a lot of dishes.
Right.
But to live off that in my regular house, no, I'm going to need to have a couple of regular plates. I'm going to need to have a glass, coffee mugs, silverware. Like, those things just need to be in the kitchen. You're an adult woman. You may have somebody coming over that you don't want to give them plastic. You want to give them a nice fork and a nice spoon. You know, like, do you ever have those type of people come visit? Like, everybody get a styrofoam cup and, like, you know, but like I say, but they the beer in the bag. Look, they the type to carry the beer in the bag, so they might be all right.
He the one that, if you gave him a brown bag,
somebody said,
and a couple of perks, he'll do anything.
Yeah, somebody said I don't understand how she got rats in that house too. I think she was talking about that other house, putting food in takeout containers or her everyday kitchenware. What? Slack nasty. Do you see them containers?
Tamika Cole says, "Hey, Dad, can you read my comment?
Okay.
I respect you and your mom so much, and my heart goes out to you. I keep y'all in my prayers every day."
Okay, did you hear that? What was her name? Tamika?
Tamika Cole.
She read it, Tamika. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you too, and thank you for being a part of the Raw Squad. Oh, it's rats in both houses.
Damn.
She don't clean worth the darn. I'm like, she spits all over the place. It got to be the germiest stuff ever. Don't spit in my kitchen. Don't even spit by me if I'm outside. I don't like people around me to spit. That is so gross. Rob, Nick, Shannon, and Coco Lele show do a reaction channel together some type of way. Okay. Let's see. No, she said is also rest there too. My God, Laverne, really? Somebody said, why, Ross?
Marilyn McKinney says, Pumpkinhead takes her supporters' advice and she's spending a lot, and I bet they're laughing at her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she believed everything they say. She was like, is it D3 or is it just vitamin D? Can you research it? Can you call your primary health provider and talk to your doctor? Like, you don't have to call them, but leave them a message. They doing a lot of phone calls right now, right? Leave them a message. Talk to a professional, right? And doctors, they don't know it all, but why do you keep wanting to take all this help on here? Like, it's ridiculous. And then you got to be careful mixing all them different vitamins and medicines.
Like the Brown sisters from the cartoon The Proud Family. Yes,
she is. See, I didn't watch that cartoon. Was it good, John? Wow. PH dip snuff.
His snuff with
all that spit. Ooh. My mom deals with sinus problems, and I can assure you I've never seen her do anything so disgusting. Right. I have sinus problems, and I might sniff my nose and stuff, but I'm not finna be spitting all over my house. That's so gross to me. But we just, y'all, we done peeped game on a lot of stuff that she said. We know the gloves are off. We taking the gloves off. So everything Pumpkinhead do, we gonna talk about it.
Oreo.
Is Oreo still there?
That dog?
Yeah, the dog, girl. She got the nerve to be a dog owner. She is crazy. Somebody say the rats rode on them boxes from the house like that.
On the back of the mini trains in the city.
Wait, the rats rode on the boxes? Y'all think I'm funny. Y'all be cracking me up. The rat said, we coming. We going over to the new house.
Did you hear what she told the ocean guy? We need more people like you.
Yeah.
She put up for the content, always talking about she's going to leave everything alone, but steady starting stuff.
That's why I'm here. Who said that, Davion?
That was Janice Holcomb.
Janice. And that's why I said, she say she wanted to get away from the messy mess and the negativity. No, you don't.
Somebody said,
no, you don't. I'm here. How what?
Did you hear her talking about Diamond's son today?
Oh yeah, about him breaking in her house. But she doesn't mind speaking ill of the dead, right? She doesn't mind. But you're not supposed to. If you don't have nothing good to say, then just be quiet. But see, if I was Diamond, I would have came on here and said something. Right?
Diamond probably gonna pull up at her house.
She Ubered the rest. She sent for him. She like, let's get my little friends. Let's get my little friends from the other house.
From the warehouse.
From the warehouse.
Because the other day she was talking about pulling the car in, but all of the dog pee-pee pads in the garage.
Yeah.
You don't clean them up.
But I'm like, the dog don't need the whole garage for his pee-pee pads. Like, can you have one side for your car and one side for him, like, or something? She's ridiculous. She is. Honestly, the person who came out the best is Courtney because he broke free. Yes, Monica. Courtney broke free. Courtney said, I'm up out of here and ain't look back.
Yeah,
and ain't look back. He don't care about the money, the nothing. He ain't coming back. He was over there being her nanny and he was over there being B. See, she always gonna need somebody. So he said, go ahead and pay B to do it. I'll pass. I'll pass. That was probably Myron to open the door the other day. She better watch out. Cassandra, I said that too. I said, why she talking down on my son? He done walked through her front door. He probably like, you better get up out. You don't know me, girl. You better get up off my name.
Earlier in the comments, like, I wouldn't even talk about your son. All them people that
oh, we think. And my partner right here, if I call her, she pulling up. And she got a little club, and it's her little beater, a stick beater. Ain't nobody playing.
Courtney doing good on YouTube.
Oh, is he? That's good. See, I don't really watch Courtney a lot because he cuss so much, and it'd be hard for me to keep up with all. I don't be wanting to hear that from kids sometimes, right? I'll be like, okay, I get what you're saying. And to each his own, and I know where he's come from, but sometimes I can watch him and sometimes I can't. She don't like nothing but we. Yeah. Yeah, and be walking around with them two little pom-poms on her head and tired. And I mean, but B needs her. She needs people around her that's broke so she can dangle that money in their face as, you know, come get this. But they never really get what they truly earned. I bet you that. I bet you she's underpaying them for all the stuff that they have to sit around there and do.
Monica Clay says Maya walked in there like with the eyes.
Yeah, my baby did. True fam. Let's see. What did she say?
Oh, yeah. The oldest granddaughter from your son looks just like him, Roz. I saw that on the gift.
Oh, Miley. Yes, Miley is my son's twin. She is. And they was up today looking at videos, dancing. She act just like them, too. Love music.
She probably don't never walk Oreo shaking my head.
She probably don't. That's what I'm saying. It would be that type of vlogs that you will see people put out if they're a pet owner or if they're a mother. You'll see them cooking meals and doing stuff. See, I'm a grandmother, so I don't do my grandmother duties here on camera a lot, but I share information about it, right? Mm-hmm. I decided to be a reaction channel, but she's just a vlogger. So can we vlog some regular stuff?
Michelle Davis instead of be saying I'm going to bathe several times in the live and be having the same clothes the next morning. Quit lying.
Yeah, quit lying. She not making sure nobody bathe. She not. It's just not even how she was brought up.
Somebody said Diamond will speak. Diamond needs to go over there and pop her in her mouth.
Diamond, yes, she do. Who wants to rent an Airbnb that has rats? Nobody. Because I'm scared of rats and mice and stuff. I would want all of my money back. I'll be in somebody's hotel room. Don't nobody want to rent that place.
Somebody said she don't even have all her kids. She's sick to talk about other people.
You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Sometimes when you have a behavior child, you have to try all type of techniques until you figure out one that's gonna work for that child. If it's at the daddy, it can be at the grandma, but you're still there, and you don't have to reward poor behavior. So, I mean, we don't know why Coco girlfriend decided to speak on what she was going through with her son, but she shared it and she's taking action, right? She now, Pumpkinhead, you ain't even took no action. You ain't got no therapy. You never apologized for assaulting your son, and you just pretty much said, "Oh, he'll be 18 in 4 months."
Chris Salazar says,
what a cop out.
She might be family, but when somebody do you wrong, and even if they family, he done. He don't want the relationship with them no more.
Oh, that's what Courtney said. Yeah, Courtney is he is strong-willed. He is. But she did it. And he probably took a lot before it got to that point, right? Before it got to that point. But even on her behalf, you don't see her trying nothing. Thank you, somebody. Oh, you deleted that, Davion?
Yeah,
they talking mess. They can get on here and talk mess because I'll talk mess back.
They were saying it's sad that you have your daughter on here helping you bully somebody.
I'm not bullying. I'm just having a conversation, telling the truth.
Can't nobody bully Trees. Y'all heard her. I bet you won't do me.
Yeah, can't nobody bully that monster.
Diamond K says, Daddy, you a Sagittarius like my son, and your mom is an Aquarius like my mom.
Okay, so you know our personalities, honey. Yeah. Somebody say free Oreo. He don't have nothing to do with her. Linda at all. He don't want nothing to do with her. Dang, what did she do to Trench? Laugh out loud. Wow. Trans, but you know what I heard today? She was kind of like dissing her. Then she was like, oh, but my girl Trans, because she was saying if you don't see people around and the people that ain't been around for over a year, she said the people that's been around under a year don't really matter. It's the people that have been around for years. So I said that excluded Trans because she ain't been around that long.
Love Goddess says, Lipstick Lady is so happy she's a certified page. Funky now.
Oh, is she? Because I thought she was kind of taking a break because she was getting yoked. And I agree with Coco. She is some type of witch or something. So we're gonna leave red lipstick alone.
I don't like how she said Courtney called her and asked for some food like he was begging. She didn't
But she didn't have to put that out there, but it's probably not even true. Because the last time she offered him to come over and he said no, she wouldn't let him have no food. So now when she seen that was a mistake, this time she tried to clean it up and say, oh, well, he got some Christmas food. We don't believe you. Where's his gifts?
Courtney always talking about her. Nothing positive.
Somebody say voodoo queen. Who is the voodoo queen? Let me see. Cassandra Phillips say, and then she got mad
at Courtney because he wouldn't come over there and Thanksgiving prep for the camper before she even apologized or resolved anything with him. I don't blame her.
I don't blame him either. But I'm just explaining to you guys tonight why she made it a point to say he got some Christmas dinner, which I believe is a lie. But she made it a point because she knew she was wrong for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Spitting in the garbage. What is happened? She threw something in the bag and mistaken. She better leave it in there.
Right.
Let me see. C burnt off and hurt pH by showing her man. Yes, by her boy. Because we ain't really heard of C since then, huh? She thought C was coming back. C said, I'm out of here. I'm going over here. I'm going to enjoy my life. Right. We all get one life to live. The Wicked Witch of the South. I agree with you, Linda. When Courtney finds himself, he's going to be something else for P. Yeah, he is. And she's going to end up needing him. So do Pumpkinhead really have... We don't know. We're not telling her. We're asking her, since so many of us do not believe it, can you just put your test results up? We would like to see proof because, again, we don't believe you.
Somebody says, Chance walked on eggshells when she's around Pumpkinhead. She told Pumpkinhead once that she didn't want to do anything to jeopardize their friendship. Ain't no way I'm walking on eggshells with nobody.
Exactly. I've seen that. Because she's not comfortable with her. She has already made it a point to make people feel, is it called inferior when you feel less? Inferior, so she wants everybody to feel inferior. And Trent is a woman too. She's a mother too. So how do I act inferior to another woman. No, we can look eye to eye. So maybe she never got comfortable with that.
If Pumpkinhead keep thinking everybody wants her, she's clearly wrong. I wouldn't sleep with her.
And that's Alfonso. And you a man. Can you say it so she can hear you? Because don't nobody want you. Not for all the money in the world, Pumpkinhead. Don't nobody want you but Tay. And Tay probably need a place to stay, food to eat.
It's cold as fuck outside.
It's cold outside, and he needs some things. So, I don't know. It's kind of conditional for me, even with him.
PH got mad when comedian Anita said on her live that she would come over once the Rona is over, and that's when she got mad on live and went off on a tangent.
What?
Who wants to get people sick?
Yeah, I thought she was staying away from people. That's the smart thing to do. When we had it, nobody came over. My house was locked down.
LA baby daddy called PH and told her off. She burned off. She ain't trying to lose that child support.
Ooh, so she shut up. And she like, dang, she got this man over here loving her. Her baby daddy calling me, checking her. She seeing all that love surrounded by Lele, right? She don't like that because ain't nobody picking up the phone on her behalf to nobody.
Somebody said it's cuffing season, Roz.
It's cuffing season. Ooh, I'ma cuff my blanket. I'ma cuff my blanket, y'all. I ain't in the cuffing.
Alexis Alexander says, I just wonder why none of them put her on blast while she's live. Coco's the only one that has done that.
Yeah, because she probably tell them, I'm going live. This how I'm going to make my money, and you going to need a couple dollars, so just go with what I say. Don't say nothing. You know her whole house is probably like that. Her whole house know it's a mass manipulating plan. But I seen Keisha T.
Tax season.
I seen Keisha T, y'all. She putting on a lot of women in Sarasota. She putting them on the map. They probably all feel like they can do exactly what Pumpkinhead is doing, right? You know she don't like that. Y'all know she do not like that. I cuff all these pillows on my bed, Roz. Okay, Pamela, me too. I'm good on relationships right now. I got a heating pad. I'm not ready. And y'all, you know I got a lot going on.
Hey, Roz, Block PHC's using the word C19, only PHC.
Oh, that she's using that? Okay, long as I don't say it. Hey, Roz. Hey, Ramona.
A free meal and a little sex. That's it. That's all.
And probably some pills and whatever else they like, allegedly, right? Because ain't no telling what grown man go over somebody's house and get in his drawers and lay in their bed without having a pair of pajama pants or something.
I'm gonna need Keisha T to stop covering her mouth when she talks. Embrace your mouth, Keisha.
Oh my God. I quit.
I'll be telling y'all, Keisha be like, I'm like, girl, just talk. We getting older. Our mouth.
That's a hashtag. That's a hashtag. Embrace your mouth, Keisha.
Embrace it, I am. Go get you some little floppers and throw up in there. My teeth ain't the best, but I ain't covering up nothing for y'all. I'm just talking. Come on, it's 13:33 up in here. You guys hit that like button.
He's watching your video and reacting to it.
Who is?
Did you see one of her scenes reacting to your video?
Oh yeah, I block them. I just be when they be coming on and they got like 60 or 40 people watching they little stuff and they talking about me. I just go on the little three dots and put, I never want to see this channel again. And I never see it again. That way I'm not even kind of pressed to respond. I protect myself because can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm going to stay talking. I express my heartfelt condolences to you and your family earlier. I lost my nephew in 1996 to gun violence. It still hurt. Okay, Lisa. Oh.
Somebody says, I don't think, no. Anaya Williams says, dang it, Roz and Daddy, why did y'all go live when the Dallas Cowboys are playing? Every time I look at my phone and read these comments, I'll be rolling. It
is Sunday, huh, you guys? But I said, you know what? Let me come on here and get this off while it's hot off the press, because this girl couldn't possibly think that you was going to do all that. And I wasn't going to come on here and talk about it. And another question I got for PH if she's watching. You say Tay ain't been over.
Said she posted a positive result, however, she didn't show the name on it. She got to show the name.
Oh, show the name, girl. We know your name. Just show your name. But listen, let me tell y'all something. In all this time that your boys has been gone and you ain't had, them there, just you and Rennie, you claim that Tay ain't been there, which is a lie. Why would he come when you got this isolated or this uninterrupted time that you have available to spend with your children? Why did he pop up then? Right. I would question that. If I got plans with my grandbabies and some guy, comes back around my life, then I would have to say, well, you can't come these weeks because these weeks I'm going to have my grandchildren, right? She could have said, I'm going to have my sons. You come when they gone home after the 5th, right? So she's up to something with that. But I think he's been there all along because she's a promiscuous person, in my opinion.
You best believe that I'm multitasking. Them boys around slide.
All right.
Somebody say he came for the money. She's definitely paying.
Yeah.
She just don't bring it about.
Yeah, she just,
But that's because everybody's telling her about the
why is it so comfortable to get all naked?
Because he's been, that's what I said, she's trying to act like he ain't been there, but he's definitely been there. But I'm just saying, since she said that he just came, why did she do talk too much where it unravels? Because I'm like, why would he come when your boys is there? I would tell him, no, this is weeks that I got isolated from my children, set aside just for them. You got to come when they gone. I will. Shoot, I ain't got
a bulldagger. Why is y'all calling trans?
Oh, trans. Well, but see, if me, I wouldn't go nowhere around that girl, whether I like women or not, right? I wouldn't go nowhere around her because even if you don't, she gonna lie and say you did. She's gonna lie. Next, when her and B get into it, she'll tell us how B was munching on her, right? Because she likes to assassinate people's character because hers is already messed up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hers is already messed up. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. That's what I'm saying. She has, in my opinion, sexual trauma.
Somebody said C got the T. Yes, she do.
C got the real T, but is C ever gonna tell the T? We'll see. That makes sense. Look, is C ever gonna tell the T? We'll see. She needs to. They cracking up. Man, Trans says she used to bulldog. What? Where does she keep meeting all these ex-bulldoggers? I ain't never met that many bulldoggers in my life. Raj, you always get PH all the way straight. She needs to stop calling you to the carpet. You drag her on it every time. Yes, I do, Lisa. And she just called me back. She just called me back to the carpet because she was so messy today. She was really messy today. So if you're not going to leave the mess in 2021, then I'm finna help you carry it into 2022. Leave Lele alone. Leave Lele alone. That girl ain't did nothing to you.
Alfonso says, Roz or Davion, I can cope with the loss of both of my auntie and both of my uncle. They went on a family trip. All 4 of them died. This is not easy. Damn.
Hey, Alfonso. Wow. You just have to try to pray and let God know that you forgive him. I had to forgive God, you guys. And I recently went in my prayer closet and prayed to God and forgave God for Myron leaving me so soon, right? And got back on my prayer and start, I just had to get back to that point, right? So you'll find your way, and I'll be praying for you, Alfonso. I'll be praying for you.
Yeah. That's
how long y'all been live? Michelle, we've been live for, let's see, we've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. Raj, you are on fire tonight. Okay, Joyce, I'm telling you, she be giving me content. She gives me content. She just needs to stop. What happened?
They call them PH Cake Munching Squad.
Oh, PH Cake Munching Squad. I'm telling you. And even if they don't, she gonna say they did.
Yeah. After they fall
Somebody
out.
say, I know you see it. Let's see.
I know you see it. See what?
Let's see.
Oh, PH, we lit over here.
Yeah, we are lit over here, y'all. But we always lit. We always lit. I had to come on here and do this raw and uncut reaction on her because she a lie and the truth ain't in her, in my opinion. And it's going to be the messy mess because she started it. She started it, so now we got to finish it, Reactor. My fellow Reactor, say what y'all got to say. Because I look at y'all, too, because I may have missed something. We going to have her we gonna straighten her up real fast, right?
She has no friends in Atlanta. She has to bring old friends from Sarasota.
Yeah, she do. She do. What did she do, Roz? I didn't see her today. At the beginning of my video, you're going to see it, but she just lied about so much stuff. She was talking very vulgar and very distasteful in front of her babies last night. Tay was over there laid up in somebody's bed with just his drawers on, and she had to let us know that, although we didn't need to know that, but she's so ridiculous. She did that, and she also was talking to her grandmother, and the grandmother disregarded her. So I was just trying to explain how she has always been lax in having affection from people that matter to her or mean something to her. So that could be part of her problems. But you will catch it all at the beginning of this live.
Nipsey said $4.99.
Thank you. Let me see. I'm a real Atlanta, and I need her. Where'd it go? Somebody was saying, I'm a real Atlanta, and I need her to go back where she from. I said, I'm going to need her to take all that. She got to get up out your city with all that, right? She giving Atlanta a bad rap.
Did y'all know Bia is from Oakland? I know somebody that know her.
Oh, she from Oakland? She kind of look like Oakland a little bit. I unsubscribed and subscribed back because I can't get the notifications. Y'all been cutting up over here over at our hell. Yeah, we do. Is Rennie here, Comchat? I don't know. Somebody said nasty. I feel sorry. Where'd it go? I feel sorry for PH. Poor kids. Me too. Just call PH House Bulldog Corner. Oh my God. They all just one long alphabet train. But they is a mess, y'all.
Monica, she is
I'd rather my child father have him on her as an opposite of the system, snatching them up. Yes, right. Yeah, because my youngest son, Joel, I sent him to live with his daddy. Their parents, too. It's not like, like we, the mothers, we have our kids, right? I don't think it's anything wrong, but she trying to point that out to try to be equal to this girl parenting. She dropped the ball with her children. It's no comparison because it seemed like Layle's oldest daughter is not giving her problems, right? And I seen a couple pictures. They look beautiful. They look happy. She looked like a respectful young lady. So come on now. Come on now. Don't try to make her the same as you.
Been up and stuck for a long minute.
What happened?
Rennie here been up and stuck for a long
Yeah, because she don't do nothing to it. And she seemed like she got a nice soft braid of hair. She can braid it up in a couple ponytails.
Her hair says, well, Roz, I'm from Oakland and she don't look like me. Like,
hey, now, all Richmond don't look like Richmond, right? But I can see her in Oakland, like certain parts with them two puff balls. I can see her.
From the West, man.
She from the West. West Oakland, I don't know.
What got me is when she found out about Coco and Lily, she said that's her cousin, but that didn't break them up, so She had to sin. She had her fair.
Yeah, because she did try to lie and say that was her cousin. Then she tried to lie and say that she slept with her. She just been lying on this girl. But my whole thing is, how long is she going to pay attention to their relationship?
They said Lily's daughter is in college.
Oh, is she? Well, that's good. I said she looked like she got a good daughter. But listen, how long is she going to be a part of their relationship? That's the part I just can't even understand. You was with this man for 90 days. Damn. He popping because you been stalking him. It's been about what, 6 months? How long I been on here?
It's been a long
The whole time I've been doing reactions, you've been in denial about this man. When are you gonna stop? And the reason why we know for a fact, PH, that you care too much is because you're attacking this girl still today, December 26th. So you clearly are bothered. See, you can say unbothered this, unbothered that, but you are definitely bothered. I wouldn't be talking about who people with. My exes got people that they with. I don't care. I might walk up and give everybody a hug. Shoot, that's like, it's no big deal.
Oh, I watched Holiday Heart and PH's clone. That's exactly
I say she remind me of Holiday Heart too.
That's exactly what she looks
She
like.
do, Monica Clay. I'm coming to get your phone. Monica always, that's my sis, y'all. She be having me dying. She is the real comedian.
She was on there talking about, I can't believe anybody would be over there.
Half of 90 days. Can't count the days. She was putting him out. Right, Val? Half of 90 days. And you still making reference to who he's with today on December 26th. And y'all broke up way, like, really? And she the reason why they popping so hard. You know, a lot of people probably wouldn't even have paid attention if she wouldn't have brought them to our attention, right? Now we like, man, they a vibe, right?
JoJo C-Rap says, she talking about the hairdresser lived in the hood. Meanwhile, once upon a time, she lived in a car. She needs to humble herself.
She do. A car parked in the hood. And I remember watching her a long time ago when she used to take us out on drives through the hood and hanging out. So she do. I think she wanted to be...
She wanted it to be a show similar to The Housewives, but it didn't work out because she was using them like they were desperate and treating them like maids. So
man. And what happened? You guys, what happened to this talk show that she started doing? What was that about? I wonder what was that about, you guys. The car probably had Lord. The houses, the cars.
Javon says, Roz and Dede, do y'all watch Long Neck Kathy? Long Neck Kathy.
I'm going to have to watch Long Neck Kathy. Let's see. What did Vita say? Vita Robinson. She can't send Rennie to her daddy because he beats the twins and PH had him locked up. The grandma had
locked up because the twins' daddy was underage. What a crazy thing.
What? All of it is just one big old mess. And then Rennie daddy gonna call talking about he got a dog. So you finna send another set of problems to me? You gonna send me a dog that I got to feed and take care of and you ain't send no money for your child? Keep your dog. She was like, well, we gonna see if he got the dog. When we get the dog, you shouldn't even want the dog, PH. You can't even take care of Oreo or your kids, in my opinion. So why would you want another mouth to feed?
This is another way to beat people out of their money. How's she gonna have a talk show and don't know how to talk?
That's what I said. I mentioned that too. And I wonder if she was like, shoot, they already said I'm gonna be charging people to see the talk show. We know you are. We know you are. You always onto something.
The lady just said, you look like BB King, made me fall off.
Look like BB King. Wait, somebody said no, Oreo already suffering. Right?
Yeah.
Why would Rennie daddy, was something wrong with his behind? Why would he call and say he got a dog and I'd have told him, don't you send no dog to my
Somebody said she put his cash up, at least Coco is working for his money.
Right. She just Tay's so nice. Tay's waiting on me hand and foot.
Somebody said I'm lost. What happened to our wonderful hired Flavor Flav?
I think she got mad at Cal when Cal reached out and gave me condolences.
Yeah.
I think that was showing her some type of disloyalty.
Yeah.
So I don't really hear her saying nothing. But everybody is not distasteful like her, right? Cal needs to come on to the good side. Well, we gonna keep it real over here. Get off that bad side.
Sarasota too.
How long have she had the twins? I am just curious because they have the same clothes on. They had not took a bath. She done had them twins for about, what's today? Sunday? I think she got them twins.
She on live now addressing you.
Oh, is she? She want to address me. See, the truth be hurt. She be like, sting, sting, sting. I be stinging her behind because she know I'm going to talk all about it. But she done had the twins for about a week now.
They said Oil probably gonna attack the new dog. He cray just like.
But she don't need to get. I pray to God that the new dog never make it, and the daddy was just talking crazy out the side of his neck, and there's no another dog. She don't need nothing else to be responsible for. Not nothing else. Why she mad at Cal is walking bottle of Coke 45 later. The beer in the bag. But wait a minute. I think it's because she offered me condolences, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
I knew she was going to go live. She's so predictable. Yeah, Janet. But you know what? We gonna get off here and go look at her live. I've been on here over an hour. Pumpkinhead. We talked about you.
Somebody said
We talked about you. Oh, she not live? Oh, that probably be her trying to make me end my life.
Yeah.
I gotta quit falling for the okie doke.
Right.
I gotta quit falling for that. Let's see. Leave Ask Granny. Oh, Ask Granny up in here.
Yeah.
Leave Ask Granny. Ask Granny is mean. And I'm not disrespectful to elders, but boy, you is mean. But my sister right here, her mama, I'm going to get her on Ask Granny. She'll get her for me. This older lady that be talking about me. Miss Roz, hey, love you and your beautiful family. You speaking facts right now. Keep doing you. We love you over here. Thank you, Mama Plus 3. Thank you, Mama Plus 3. Boo, I love you too. Ask Granny need a new
Yes.
I know, and I'm not going to speak on Ask Granny because I'm telling y'all, my grandmama taught me better than that. But that older lady better leave me alone before I get an older woman to come on here and tell her. Stop being mean to me. I'm doing my reactions. It's okay. Y'all, trees give me fatal attraction vibes. Coco needs to be careful. Yeah, but Coco ain't worried about her. She better watch y'all trying to run up on them. Who deleted Monica Clay comment?
Nobody did. She probably deleted it.
You deleted it, Monica? Cause don't be messing with Monica. Nah, Roz, old people can get dogged walked too. She ain't too old for these hands. D said old people. That is my daughter. I'm just saying, I haven't blocked Granny yet, but Granny better leave me alone. Let's see. Janice say, oh, she's talking to Cheryl Lewis. I'm not worried about him. Just stating facts. He was laying down with that lady when he needed money. That's whack, period. Okay.
Somebody said age just a number, Granny. Right.
She do all that spraying so people won't talk about her. Girl, she need to quit spraying. It's 1K, so everybody please hit a like. Thank you, you slut. Age ain't nothing but a number. Age is just a number, Granny. If Granny can dish it out, she can get it, period. The hairdresser is gonna beat her up talking about the lady state in the hood. Oh, she was. Oh.
God says, well, I'm gonna ask Granny. When you are allegedly looking on the camera, which direction you looking in? 'Cause I can't tell, Granny.
They want to know which way you be looking, Granny. They be quiet. We don't do that. Okay, let's
do.
see.
You know, don't say us.
That ain't y'all want to see a grown woman get a whooping? No, just like that ain't better stop.
You are so real, girl. I love your positive vibes, even though she tried to bring you down.
Yeah, she did, but she can't bring me down. See, she can't bring me down. All she did was what Coco be calling it. She pumped me back up. Cause I'm telling y'all, I was like, okay, coming into the new year, we gonna heal, we gonna do this, and we still gonna do all that, right? But you started the mess today, and we was here to say, okay, we see. We see you. We gonna check you on it all the time too. All the time you're gonna get checked.
We are not our ancestors.
Granny, we not our ancestors.
My mama is respectful, y'all.
Mom, I just because my grandmama, she'll probably come slap me in my sleep tonight. You better come let somebody know. Let me see.
Power
up squad here, Granny. Y'all leave Granny alone. Okay, Renee. Let me see. Y'all need to go into 2022 with a different attitude. Raj, you done.
And all God trying to tell you something. Please listen and stop being so messy.
No, who is that, Charlene? That's okay. I'm gonna keep reacting on her. Go over there and tell her you've lost the son. You need to go ahead and quit messing with people, quit picking with people. The same thing you just wrote to me, go write it to her. Tell her that, okay? Because when she stops, I'll stop.
Somebody says, ask Granny needs to go play bingo.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you hear, Charlene? YB won't get her grandbaby out that house. I know. Because she said some people living in the other house while she didn't take her over there. I'm telling you, C need that money.
Because Lily and Coco was having a nice breakfast this morning. It showed all over PH's face.
Yes, Lele and Coco. I gotta show you who they are, Rashida. But yeah, she was disturbed because she kept promoting, and she don't promote people for free, right? So because he talked about her and she wanted people to hear that, she did all that because they were out having a good time. And before that, they was doctoring on one another because they didn't feel good, right? She hate all that natural love and affection between those two people. But it's nothing she can do about it. It's nothing. What Monica say?
She says Granny needs to get a new wig because them wigs be looking mad like they standing in the corner with their arms folded.
Like, don't put me on today. I don't want to be worn today. Monica. We gonna
Monica,
get.
what's your sign? When your birthday?
She's an Aquarius.
Oh yeah, y'all know how to talk mess.
You're live, right? Oh, I finally. Oh, hey, you gonna have to catch the replay because we getting off of here in a minute. We gonna ride
in PH voice.
Yeah, we gonna ride you in PH voice. We are, Rashi. Oh, babe say she would at one time. B said she would at one time. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many people. She was rushing the kids to open up their Christmas. They can't even be kids. Yeah, she was. And she took the fun away of it. Queen Boss be talking about Roz too. Queen Boss can't get it too, y'all. All these grandmas attacking Roz. They are. But did y'all see Queen Boss? She fell asleep on camera.
Oh, yeah,
I swear to God, y'all. Is this my right hand up to God? When that lady fell asleep on camera, I literally rolled out my bed laughing. I left my phone on her. I said, see, don't try to come for me and you falling asleep on camera. That was the funniest live I've ever saw, you guys. That was so funny. But I don't take nothing she say to heart either, you guys. They don't know me. But that was so funny. She was on there asleep for about an hour. I told Daddy, I said, come look. I called Marjane. I said, Marjane, is this lady on camera asleep? Marjane said, Mama, she gonna go viral for that video. I'm like, she probably will. That was so funny. So I don't take what they say to heart at all.
Oh, Michelle Harris says Queen Boss Davis cussed me out for telling her whip her ass.
She cussed you out. She cussed you out. When she took off that bonnet and had that little haircut, I couldn't believe it. Also, she a foxy lady with this gold hair. She was funny. Yes, yes, I have the video. You got the video, Nick? Her content so dry, she put her... Wait a minute, Jackie say her content so dry and put herself to sleep.
They said Queen Boss is funny.
She cracked me up. That was the funniest video I've seen in a long time. When that lady fell asleep, boy, I was in here having a... I didn't think I was gonna breathe, y'all. That lady had me dying. Ross is too funny. And I was like, then they was like, wait, this killed it, y'all. They was like, is the blanket moving up and down? Is she all right? Somebody, can we call somebody?
Monica Texas.
I said, ooh, her lashes. Stupid. I'm like, that lady is hilarious to me, y'all. They be having me rolling, y'all. I swear, I'll be in my room laughing so hard by myself watching YouTube. But when I'm not on here, YouTube be kind of dry, so I'll be having to get on here and liven it up a little bit. But it is 1387 on here. Let's hit some likes. But guess what, you guys? I'm going to go have dinner because I ordered a pizza. I wanted to get on here and just let y'all know all of what was going on. And I'm going to come back here tomorrow because
her lashes is bigger than her head.
Her lashes is bigger than her head, honey. They are huge. But we've been on here for over an hour, y'all, just rocking it out. And I'm going to come back tomorrow because... I'm having Grandmama's Day, and all my babies will be here. And I think the mother is setting up some type of little paint party. So I'm going to be on here tomorrow. And if Pumpkinhead, let me tell y'all something. If Pumpkinhead come on here acting up, then y'all know we going to get her, right? Y'all know we going to come on here. I'm going to come on here, and I'm going to let y'all know I'm going to break down her whole lie. And I'm going to make some understanding to her foolishness, right? So I love you guys, and I'm so glad that all you guys joined in. I hope I made y'all Sunday a little bit more exciting than what it was before I came live. I love all my Raw squad. I will see everybody tomorrow. Thank you for rocking with me. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Okay, love you guys. Bye, Royalty Queen. Thank you for all you do, boo. Bye, guys.